Friday. Give you a second to jump on and join. I keep seeing things for Mother's Day, and I'm just going to Google because I don't even know when. Mother's Day 2021. What can I buy for myself Sunday, May 9th? Actually, I had Dave get me. So we have like a barbecue over from the previous owner of the house that we're in. That I don't know how long have we lived here now. Actually, in May we will have lived here for 5, 6 years. I don't know. I don't even know how old I am. Anyway, something like that. The previous owner left his rickety rack barbecuer here. So half of the work and it's quite atrocious. It works fine if you're just cooking a couple things, but if you need to like layer up, not so much. So I asked for a barbecue for Mother's Day. Actually, I asked Dave if I get him a barbecuer for Friyay, but then I decided that wasn't nice. So I asked for a barbecuer for Mother's Day. So I got a barbecuer. So I'm excited. If I just can get in gear to remember to get something out to put on the barbecuer, that's gonna be it. I usually get to work and I'm like, totally forgot to get something out for dinner. So then I end up making something super simple, or I just don't make anything at all. Or if by all means I could just get my family to get on keto, then we could all eat super simple and I wouldn't cook anything really. So say hello. I love it when you guys hop on. Tell me where you're at. If you have any super cool plans for the weekend, we're going to give away a pair of socks and a free session right now. So if you're wanting to know how you get yourself involved in that beautifulness, basically you can just be a top fan of my page. I pull from the top fans of the page. Hello, Amber. Or I also, yes, or also you can share any of my videos and type shared. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Lisa, and Amber, and Amber, and that's how you win. So I am going to give the socks away, and Tammy Fisher, you are the winner of this week's socks. So we are giving away these super cute bee socks. They're pink and they have a little bee on them. So you get those. I will message you. And then you also get a cool little card, free session from moi for blocked emotion. So methodologies that I practice, in case you're wondering, are called the body code. And then also I am just adding, starting next week, biomagnetism is this really cool thing that I'm adding to my practice, which is really neat. I've actually loved my shirt. Thank you. I love it too. I've been indulging all morning. I got up a little early. I just, sometimes when I wake up, I'm so excited. I know that sounds insane. I'm so excited for the day that I just have to get up and start it. So I've been actually diving into parasites all morning, and it's amazing the things that parasites can cause, really focused on fibromyalgia symptoms and how those can so be related to or be actually parasites. So if any of you have ever had fibromyalgia symptoms or have been diagnosed with it, man, that is one where I feel like that's a catastrophic prison sentence for you, because, you know, people are told, oh, you have fibromyalgia, there's nothing you can do, right? Honestly, though, how often do you think somebody's diagnosed with something that they don't really have? Because it's the medical way of just being like, okay, right? Like you come in, tell me all your symptoms, and then I'm like, ooh, this sounds like fibromyalgia. Super, here you go. Here's your ticket. And then you're like, okay, what does that mean? And then you start Googling it and you're right. Oh, super. This is great because there's nothing that can fix it. Then cognitively and subconsciously, you fix this. And then that's it. When in reality, what if you have a parasite? Parasites come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Like you can think of them as ice cream flavors. Honestly, they can be so many things: mold, fungus, viruses, bacteria, prions, biofilms. How do you get these things? From everything. You can pick them up off of touching something and then ingesting it. You can inhale them. You can get them from obviously sexually transmitted. You can get them from ancestral, passed down in DNA. There actually are energies of parasites that can attach themselves to you. So these things are overall incredibly nasty, and they can attack every part of your systems, from muscles to the brain to digestive tract to you name it. Parasites can attach themselves. And so they can create all kinds of problems. And the problem with parasites is they are not easily diagnosable by medical practice. In fact, I had a parasite that I fought for over a year. Western medicine could not find it. I had colonoscopies, scopes, ultrasounds, blood work, you name it, I did it and never could. I always got the, well, could be Crohn's disease, well, could be food allergies, but after spending tons of money, yes, Lisa, if you don't wash your eye makeup off, they will live in your mascara. Totally believe that. And probably I could be a victim of that one. So I finally, someone was like, you need to go see these energy practitioners. That was my first ever introduction to energy healing. And yeah, I literally went, spent 30 minutes there. They gave me some charcoal and some pumpkin herb to take, and I was cured within a day. It was insane. I was a firm believer at that point. So it's interesting how we can spend so much money on something and then actually listen to our body and have something fixed so quickly. So today, though, I want to talk to you about something that I had my own little epiphany with this morning when I was getting ready. I was thinking about manifesting some things, and I was like, what am I wanting to manifest right now? And then I was like, I think I need to realign my own intention and my own manifestation, because I need to let things flow and not force things to happen. So I was kind of self-reflecting and thinking like, ooh, I feel like when I'm forcing the universe, forcing God, forcing energy, whatever it is for you, forcing this to happen is when it doesn't work out very well. And I caught myself doing that. And I was like, I need to do my own relaxation. And I thought, you know what, let's do this together today. So we're going to do this. It's going to be so cool. It's kind of funny because I don't have my bling makeup on today, and I can totally tell. Like I just saw myself and I'm like, it means good, because it just tells me that I can actually see it and tell a difference. But anyway, oh, hi. So we are going to do this together. All right, so here we go. If you're like, how do I do this with you? Yes, look at this, Lisa. Just have to say, I'm staying still pain-free since December 20th, 2020. Amber, this is a good opportunity for me to ask you about the horse. How is the colic? How is the horse that had colic? Okay, so we're going to see what Amber says, but I'm going to do this cool little thing with you because I want you to benefit from the beauty of the universe and God and whatever that is for you today. Okay, so here we go. You can either do this with me or you can just allow. So you're going to, with intention, you're going to allow me to connect with you. That's all you have to do. Okay, the horse did not make it. So this is a really good opportunity for me to address. We're going to address the horse did not make it first. So here's what happens. when someone comes to me and they're like, hey, my family member is in a chronic state, or hey, so Amber had contacted me. She said that someone that she knew had a horse and it was colicking. So I also had someone at the same time actually that had messaged me and they said, oh, hey, can you work on my puppy? It's having labored breathing. So in a perfect world, right, I can attach to anything or anyone and fix and heal and everything's great. So the question comes up of, okay, wait, Amber asked me to work on this horse and it passed away. So how does one explain that if the body code or energy healing works? Why did the horse pass away? Great question. Great question, because it is. So a couple of things. Number one, if the body has gotten to a spot where it is so far out of balance or the cells are so far damaged, then a connection has happened too late, right? It's like saying I show up at a car accident and somebody is completely lacerated open and some of their intestines are hanging out, right? Like I can't connect with you and be like, woo, let me connect with you and the body can heal itself. There comes a point where that cannot be undone. So if things are too far progressed, this is the same thing. Like if we look at someone that has the C word, right? If we look at someone that has cancer, there can be a point where the body has too far progressed that it can't heal itself. So remember, when I'm connecting and I'm working on someone and I'm working on imbalances, I'm helping the body to heal. I'm not healing you. This is not me connecting and like hocus pocus, alamajocus, there we go, and you heal. There also comes into the fact of, right, I am not God. I am not Jesus Christ. I am not the divine. I am not the universe. You have a specific time in which that is your time. I cannot override that. That would be totally against the law of the way the energies work. So those two things come into play. Something's too far gone when we begin the work, or it just happens to be that this is the person's time, this is the animal's time, this is the whatever. Okay. So I'm glad that you brought that up, because it brings up a great point in and of itself of, there's lots of things that come into play with energy healing or why something doesn't work, right? I was going to say something else too, like, there's also other things involved within which, you just can't. You just can't do. It's no different than, like a doctor or the vet or whatnot. Also too, this animal has to have a will to survive as well. And, there's lots of different players. Okay, so here we go. So let's bring in this beautiful universal energy for itself, for us. Okay, so you can do this with me, or you can just allow yourself with intention to connect, and we're going to do this beautiful little thing quick because it's time to go. All right, here we go. So we're going to bring in this beautiful energy, and we're going to do this with full intention today, that we're going to allow ourselves to accept the flow We're going to feel this energy for ourselves with exception, that we're not going to force things to happen for us. So I want you to think about what you would like for you to see, for you to have happen for you today. And I just want you to bring that in and feel it for yourself. So think about whatever it is that you would like to manifest. And instead of forcing that manifestation, we're going to think about allowing it to flow for us. So we're accepting the flexibility and the flow of things to happen. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And this is the beautiful part of this process. So I want you to focus on thinking about really light energy. So when I say that, this energy for you is that feeling of being really relaxed. So if you're still like, man, I'm feeling so tense, like relax your shoulders. Roll your body into a little C curve. Breathe it in through your nose. And I want you to visualize white, light, brightness. That's what it is for me when I say beautiful energy. And you're breathing it in. Imagine it flowing down through your body and sending it out through your toes, because this is how you cleanse. This is like the filter system. So you're catching. Think of it as like a little magnet, this energy, and it's catching everything in your body. Imbalances, stress, tension. We want to focus on things do not trigger me. I'm just going to let it go. Is it really that big of a deal? Whatever's hanging out right here, probably not. Nobody's going to die from the fact that my kid didn't do their homework. It's okay that my dishes aren't done. I feel it relax. Send it out through my toes. And just allow that beautiful flow to happen for you. So manifesting today for beautiful things just to come to you. Stop trying to force everything. You're not in control. You really aren't. So just allow things to come. I want things to happen for me today. Use that little affirmation. I allow things to beautifully happen for me today. I actually think I wrote this down yesterday. Maybe I didn't, because it was so awesome. Where did I put it? I don't know. Yes, here it is. I accept and allow beautiful things to flow for me today. So releasing anything that allows you or is creating resistance for you to have this happen for you. Releasing that resistance, sending it out through your toes. I accept and allow beautiful things to flow for me today. Being open to what God has, what the universe has for you, instead of forcing that. Okay, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work after that. What socks? Okay, so the socks that I'm wearing are these. And I am also giving these same ones away. They're so cool. I had to wear them. I haven't worn them before. They're actually a little bit thicker because Sally is so impressioned into these socks. So they're really cool and soft. Okay, you guys. And by the way, Amber, tell them, my heart goes out to them. I know how hard it is to lose a horse. By all means, I feel like I have them trying to die constantly. Especially my Palomino. She is just always trying to die. But I know. We actually got a horse before I even started energy healing. We bought a horse from Wyoming, somewhere in Wyoming. I paid out the noodles for it and then had it transported here. We bought it for Tayson. It was this beautiful little buckskin, and I don't know what happened to it, but I came home that day and it had laid down by the fence and passed away. So my heart goes out. Like, I know it's hard. Horses, animals, man, they're difficult, right? Super difficult. Okay, have a beautiful day, and